In November of 2015, more than a dozen people were rushed to the hospital after smoking a synthetic drug known as Spice in downtown San Diego.
All these people got sick because police say they took a drug called Spice. Many of them were rushed to the hospital here in serious condition, some as young as teenagers.
The chemicals used in these compounds are just completely unregulated, and you never know what you're going to get. So you smoke it, and you smoke it obviously to get high. But because these are synthetic chemicals, it's not a natural compound like pot. You don't know how that high is going to affect you, and there have been incidents of people who have died from spice overdoses.
Since 2012, it has been illegal in California to sell certain chemicals used in spice or to sell synthetic cannabinoid compounds. Chemists, however, change formulas to evade the law and local shops sell it, something that violates federal law. That's why the DA's office uses civil actions to hold retailers accountable when they ignore the law and expose the public to these dangerous designer drugs.
We use the civil law enforcement tool to basically state that a smoke shop which is selling spice is competing unfairly. That's why it's called the unfair competition law. The idea that that smoke shop, which is selling compounds which are criminalized, whether in state statutes or federal statutes, is competing unfairly against its law-abiding competitors down the street.
In recent years, there have been 9 enforcement actions against retailers, 5 of which have settled, resulting in injunctions and civil penalties.
The cases which we've settled thus far, civil penalties have run between $23,000 and I think about $36,000 or so, depending on the history of spice sales at the establishment. And that serves as a very, very strong deterrent, not just with regard to that particular smoke shop, but with regard to others who may be considering the sale of spice.